What's up, Rider Fam? Welcome back to a brand new whip review. I am here at Audi West Chapel, and today I have with me the 2024 Audi Q3. In this video, I'm going to tell you the top 5 things that you need to know about this car right here. So if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other video that I'll post in the future. And without further ado, let's get in the review. I am Ceezy and you're in my world. Let's ride. This is the 2024 Audi Q3. So for those who are familiar with this car, you can see that the design hasn't changed much from the last couple models, but there's been a few tweaks on the inside. And for those who are new and want to learn about this car, this video is for you. So now we're going to take a quick walk around the exterior of the car, starting with the front here. So now this color that you're looking at is called the Progressive Red, not to be confused with the Tango Red. They look very similar, but one is lighter and this one is darker. All right, so now element to the front. So you have LED headlights here with dynamic turn signal and daytime running light, or DRL. So I'm gonna show the dynamic turn signal real quick. Just unlock it. There we go, and that's it right there. So going lower, so you have this panel right here, just a piece of design, but it does not have any functionality like cooling purposes or stabilizing the car when you're driving. So it does not let the air go through. It's just a panel, so the air is gonna go from the side, not through it. All right, so and you can see that it's all matte gray, so that's a cool piece. Instead of having it silver or chrome, it's matte gray, and I think it matched the car perfectly. So in the center right here, you have this lip and you have this split in the middle right here that will fit air to the radiator and help cool everything. You do have this square right here, which is the radar for the adaptive cruise control and safety features. So now right on top of it, so you have the octagonal Audi single frame grille. Pretty much is the Audi signature right there. So it's on every Audi, even electric ones, but on this one it's perforated and let the air go through to cool off the engine and the radiator. So that's the purpose of the grille right there. And you can see the matte silver surrounding around it, so that's perfect. It looks great on the red. All right, so like things are chrome here. So if you had the black optic package on the car, so everything that is chrome or matte silver on the car would be all blacked out. So that's the difference right here between the black optic and the normal trims. All right, so now this is what you have to the front. So now we're gonna keep going to the side. So right here you have 19-inch wheels, and with this big wheel arch, I think they could put 20s or 21-inch wheels on the car, but as standard it comes with 19-inch. I think you can change them yourself, but with the 19-inch, I think they fit the design perfectly, and this shiny chrome rim right here match all the chrome and matte silver around the car. So this is perfect. All right, so S-Line badge over here because you have the S-Line package on this car right here. So the mirror cap is the same as the body color, but it would be blacked out if you had the black optic package. And same thing for the frame around the window that is chrome right now. It would be all black with the black optic. All right, so on top of the car, so you have this roof rack where you can place extra items if you need extra storage, if you want to carry bikes, keys, whatever you want to carry on top of the car, then you have this rack for that. All right, so at the bottom of the door, you have this matte silver seal that complements the side, make it look sporty and looking like a skirt at the bottom of the door. So this is great right here. And you can see all the lines on the body. So there's nothing bold about the Audi design language. Everything is sharp. You can see all the lines. So this is great right here. Overall, the side of the car looks pretty great, and the back is short. So very short, compact SUV right there. So now let's keep going to the back. So once you get to the back of the car, you can see that you have a roof spoiler. So it ends the roof with a spoiler, and the air is just gonna keep carry on going and help the car with aerodynamics for sure. All right, so going a bit lower, so you have the Audi badge here, or logo, which is chrome, Q3 badge, chrome. So all that will be blacked out with the black optic package. All right, so Quattro badge over here, and you have fully LED tail lights on the car with dynamic turn signal as well. There you go. That's what you have here. And then going lower on the bumper right here, this is where they have the parking sensors, and also you do have 2 reflectors, one on each side. And even lower, this is where you have the diffuser. It looks very sporty, but the only thing is that to me it just feels more like a plastic piece right here. and it doesn't have functional exhaust on it. So this is just a piece of design. The actual exhaust are behind the bumper and they are facing the ground, so they are hidden. So, and I think there's a reason for that. And having this cheap material here, people always get in fender benders and stuff like this, so this would be very cheap to replace. That's why I believe it is for. But other than that, I would rather have functional exhaust showing on the bumper, but that's how Audi sends it, so we'll take it that way. Now let's keep going. As you can see from the side, this car is very short, and the dimensions will tell you that. So this car is 176 inches long, it is 72 inches wide, and 62 inches tall. So this car overall is shorter than an A5 and shorter than an A4. So it's a very short, compact SUV right here and can fit pretty much everywhere. So the dimensions right here. And also with the height that it has, you can already tell that you're gonna have great space inside it as well. So now, before I get inside, I wanna show the keyless entry. So with your key in your pocket, all you gotta do is place your hand behind the handle and you unlock the car just like this. And now, when you're outside with your key still in your pocket, all you gotta do is tap the little sensor that's on the door and you lock the car just like this. So now, let's check out the interior. All right, so now jumping inside the Q3. So one cool thing about the car is that you have those door handles that look like some kind of bird, like perching or something, or reverse Nike swoosh that is upside down. That's the only car that has this one right here. All right, so now you can see all the matte silver bits and pieces around the car, around the dashboard, center console, the door handle right here. You have all leather interior. This is the quality that you're paying for, and this is the luxury that comes with an Audi. And one thing I will say is that those seats are very, very comfortable. They are sport inspired, even though you have the S-Line package on the car, but these are not sport bucket seats. They are comfort seats, very comfortable. It feels like a pile of cotton I'm sitting on, or some cloud. Very comfortable, and they still give you support to the side right here, so keep you in place when you're driving, so you're not wobbling too much. All right, this is what you have here, and you can see all the stitching on the leather as well. So just to show you extra attention to detail inside the car. So 2 cup holders in the middle, and there is a spot right in between the cup holders where you can place your phone when you're inside the car. That is great. And additionally, you have this wireless pad right here. You can place your phone to charge it as well. So this is the gear selector right here, the same long one you still have. This is all leather armrest, and underneath it you have tons of storage right here. So center console right here, or center of the dashboard should I say, you have the touch screen for the MMI system. And on the driver's side, you have this screen right here, which is the Audi Virtual Cockpit Plus. All leather steering wheel with stitching on it. It feels good to the touch, multifunction, and you do have a glove box right here. Great amount of storage in it. So, the door bin is really big as well. So that's a fact right there. So everything is well laid out in front of the car, and I can tell you that I have a lot of space if I'm driving this car. So no worries at all when you're in front of this car. So now let's see how it is at the back. Alright, so now jumping at the back of the Q3. Wow. Okay, I was talking about space up front. At the back here, it's no different. And I'm not sure how Audi managed to pretty much fit all that space in such a short car. The A5 and the A4 are longer than this car, but they don't have this much space. I don't get it. I can understand the headroom because this car is taller than them. The headroom is amazing here. But the legroom that you get here, the comfort at the back, that's perfect. That's perfect. And that's what you get. That's the practicality of an SUV right there. And one thing they did, they do those creases in the back of the seat in front of you just so your knee can fit in it. My knee is not even reaching it, to be honest. And also you can see that I have all this knee room, and I have a lot of leg room because I can slide my foot underneath the seat in front of me. Man, what more comfort that you need at the back of a car? This is perfect. I would travel at the back of this car for days. I would just sit there and just enjoy the ride. That's it. That's it. And also, you do have this panoramic sunroof as well that opens up all the way to the back, give people at the back great view of the sky as well as the people up front. So this is great. This is perfect right here. And same material on the door as up front, same material seats at the back. And one cool thing, you do have the ability to slide the seat forward and back. That can give you extra space. So man, this car is just perfect. So no complaint at all. And then you do have armrests in the middle here with cup holders, of course. So that's perfect. Everything is convenient, everything is practical at the back here. So now let's check out the trunk. All right, so now let's see how it's looking at the back. So first thing is that you have a hatch on this car, and you can stop it at any time using the button on it. Just press it and it comes down. You can stop it at any time. There you go. That's it right here. And you can see that you have tons of space at the back here. And the practicality of a hatch is just nothing to be compared of with a small trunk, because you have all this space right here. When I approach the car, I can place all my items in here effortlessly. But on a sedan, on the normal sedan, you have to pop the trunk and then you have to go inside it to place stuff in the deep end. But this is so convenient having this hatch right here, and it makes the back even more practical with the amount of items that you can place here. And I'm gonna show you the dimension right here. Power of editing, there you go. And also let me see, do my human body test right there. I can fit. All right, and one additional thing they have is this piece of metal right there. So when you're pulling out stuff out the back, so you're not gonna be damaging your bumper. So that's it right here. And when you're done, just press the button, it's gonna bring it back down. It's a power tailgate. So this is what you have here. Boom, effortless. All right, so now let's go up front to talk about the infotainment system. All right, so now you're back to the front to talk about the MMI system. So typically in all Audis, you would get the Audi phone box underneath the armrest, but here you just have storage. So they moved the Audi phone box in this car to right here. So this is where they have the wireless pad. So it's a wireless charger for your phone, and when your phone is on it, it's gonna use the antenna of the car to get better signal, and you're gonna get better service inside the car ultimately. So to the side of it, you have two USB-C ports, so for faster connectivity to the MMI system and also for faster charging because it's faster than the wireless pad. All right, so talking of connection to the MMI system, you do have wireless Apple CarPlay in the car with Android Auto as well. So right here in the middle of the dashboard underneath the screen, you have the controls for the AC. So this is the same old school one, so there's no touchscreen in this car for the climate control like on the A6, like on the A7, Q8 and stuff like this. But you do have the old school, and these buttons, a lot of drivers just love them because they're so practical. You know where the buttons are. So let's say I'm driving and I want to raise the fan speed, I can just go here. There you go. Just switch it. I don't even need to look at it. I know where it is. And this is the difference between this and the touchscreen. And Audi even brought this system back in the Audi e-tron GT, in the new RS3s, the A3s. They have it in the Q4 e-tron. And some other models, they brought those buttons back instead of the touchscreen. So now, that's it for the climate control. And you do have those two dials here to raise and lower your temperature. You have 3-zone climate control in the car. So 2 up front and 1 at the back for the passengers at the back. So you can change all those temperatures independently. All right. So now, right on top of it, you have this 10.9-inch screen, which is for the MMI system. So it's a very fluid system. It's a touch screen. It's so responsive, and also it's user-friendly because all the icons are really big. So you're not going to be clicking on something that you didn't want to click on. And you can move all the apps around just like on your iPhone or Android. Just move them around and reorganize the screen. All right, I like to click on something. So you can hear the click when I touch on something, because it has the haptic feedback on the screen to let you know that you click on something. Listen. There you go. So you know you click on something. And I like to see all the render of the car and the drive select. So that's one of my favorite things in the car, definitely. All right. So now on the driver's side, so first you have a multifunction steering wheel that will help you control everything on the Audi Virtual Cockpit Plus. It's a very cool design. It looks great. It's crystal clear. It's HD. So no need to squint. Even if the sun is in your eye, you're gonna see clearly here. All right, so no worries about that. So here you have information about the car, like consumption, short-term memory, long-term memory, energy consumption when you have the AC on, and also you have the driver assistance to show you the lane keeping assist right there. All right, so now you have access to your media. If you're connected to your phone, then you're gonna see your music here from Apple CarPlay, otherwise radio. Then you can make phone calls from here, and also you have navigation. So there's two views, a big view where the speedometer is big, in another view where it just expand everything that's in the background. For example, the map becomes bigger, the phone settings, the music becomes bigger, and the information about the car just expand as well to show you more stuff. All right, so this is what you get here on this. All right, the system is great. It's very user friendly, nothing complicated at all about it. And at last, you have Sonos sound system in this car. In some cars, you can get Bose. It's either Bose, Sonos, or Bang & Olufsen. So B&O or Bang & Olufsen is the top tier, but Sonos is great as well because it offers 3D sound, and you're gonna get great sound inside the car for sure. There's a ton of speakers inside the car. It's premium sound, trust me for that. All right, so now we're gonna go up front to talk about the engine. All right, so now let's see how it's looking underneath the bonnet. Let's pop this thing open. Oh yeah, looking good, it's fresh, it's brand new, everything is clean. Oh, it smells good too, wow. All right, so the Q3 is powered by a 2-liter i4 engine that can produce around 228 horsepower with 251 pound-feet of torque. So Audi judged that this car can go from 0 to 60 in over 6 seconds. And it's due to the fact that it's a pretty heavy car and you don't have as much power as an A4, which has 261, but this one has 228. But it's turbocharged, so it's gonna give you that boost that's gonna make it quicker than most average car on the road. So you're gonna be flying around them. All right, so this car is controlled by an 8-speed Tiptronic automatic gearbox, and also you have 5 modes on the car. So you have off-road, but first you have auto, dynamic, comfort, and the visual, and you do have off-road. So you have all the normal modes, and you do have off-road capability in the car. So when you put it on off-road, it has the ability to raise the suspension just to give you extra ground clearance so you can go off-roading with the car. This is great right here. So the car is practical and you can take it off-roading as well. What else do you need right here? So this is perfect. All right, so the fuel efficiency in this car is great as well. So you have about 23 miles per gallon in the city and you do have 29 on the highway. All right, so that's what you have here, and we're gonna take the car for a ride. All right, so now I am kicking off in comfort mode. So there is few roundabouts that I have to go around. Let's see how it handles with this one. So the body roll on the car is not bad at all, to be honest. And you have the Quattro all-wheel drive system that's gonna back you up in all the corners so you can go as fast as you can. I'm not gonna say go kill yourself, but the Quattro all-wheel drive system, so what it does, it sends power to the wheel that needed the most to get you out of corners, to get you out of sticky situation or wet surfaces. So that's what it does. So it helps you around the corners, especially if you're taking a sharp corner at a decent amount of speed. So it's gonna help you out with that. So the body roll is not too bad on the car, and it's a short car as well. So it has a short turning radius. I'm about to make a full U-turn here. So I'm gonna experience the turning radius of the car. So on paper, I know it's low, but let's see in reality. All right, that's what it is. All right, perfect. So that was easy right here. So I am in comfort mode. So it's a softer setting in the car. The engine is not going crazy. It's relaxed. The suspensions are very loose and sucking up all the bumps on the road. And also the steering wheel is very relaxed as well. It's not heavy. So now I'm going to put it in dynamic mode and see how the car is going to react. But I know in dynamic mode, one thing that you need to know is that everything in the car will get sharper. So the steering wheel will get heavier, the suspensions are gonna get stiff to pretty much give you that extra edge of sportiness in the car. So it's the hardest setting in the car. So everything gets sharp and ready to go, even the throttle response. So right now I am in dynamic mode. All right, so I'm gonna see how it reacts around the turn. See, let's hear the engine. Man, I was talking a lot of trash about the horsepower in the car, but it's great. It's the same amount of power for the car. The car feels very agile and nimble. Wow, the power, I think it fits the car, to be honest. I would want it to be more because, you know, I'm young, I like fast things, but wow, that's good amount of power in the car, to be honest. And the car feels light for an SUV. This is incredible. Now I see why people love the Q3 so much. It's great. I would drive this, to be honest. All right, so now Driving is great. Driving dynamics is great in the car. But now let's talk about the safety features real quick. So this car, it's packed with safety features. It's a Premium Plus, and now Audi is sending all the Premium Plus with fully loaded with all the safety features. For example, this car, I have adaptive cruise control with distancing. Is becoming a standard in the market right now in all cars, so it's only right that Audi puts it in its cars. So you have adaptive cruise control with distancing. It's on the lever right here, on the cruise control lever. So there's a button that will say distancing. You can set the distance between you and the car front, so that you can just cruise along on the highway. It's gonna keep that distance and maintain it the whole time. And also you can set the speed that you want to go as, which is the cruise control that we'll all use for many years now. So you have cruise control, speed, and also distancing. And as well, on the turn signal lever, you have this button for the lane keeping assist. That's gonna keep you in lane when you're driving. So it's gonna help you not swerve into different lane when you don't mean to. All right. And then on top of it, you have parking aid in the car, parking assist with all the cameras. So you have top view, you have front camera, you have side cameras and back cameras. So that will give you visibility around the car so that you're not crashing into anything. And on top of it, you have the sensors as well, front and back, that will help you out with that as well. So, and at last, you have airbags, which is something that's been standard in cars for many years. So you already know that's gonna be there. So perfect. In terms of safetiness, this car is great. This car, I think it starts around $48,000. So it's very affordable, and also it's very convenient with all the things that it has in it. So this is what you get in this car right here. So let's go for one more. There we go. One more push. Sheesh. The car is very smooth. Like, I was not expecting that. I've driven like some Q3s in the past. Pretty much every year I drive one of them when I'm doing the review. But this year, I kind of like, it's like I'm paying even more attention to the car, and I see why people love the car. And I totally recommend this car, to be honest. It's good on all levels. So I think Audi did a great job with this one too. So, but I would definitely encourage you, test drive the car, see it for yourself, and make your decision. But other than that, I think I like what I have right now. So this is perfect. Alright, Rider fam, thank you so much for watching this review about the 2024 Audi Q3. So if you have any questions or inquiries about this car or any other car for that matter, feel free to reach out to Juan at Audi West Chapel. He'll be able to help you out wherever you are in the country. If you find any value add in this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any other video that I'll post in the future. And now, until we meet again, let's keep riding.